What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about something I keep seeing popping up on all the Facebook groups I'm in for the different trucks I follow, and that is improving your truck's fuel mileage. I get it. Everyone is getting pinched lately. Fuel is out of control. Homes, apartments, all of this stuff, food. It is just absolutely insane how inflation is wreaking havoc on everybody, and we are all feeling it, especially when we fill up our vehicles at the pump. And so it's only natural that people are going to be asking, is there something I can buy? Is there something I can do to my vehicle to get a little bit more better fuel mileage? And I want to discuss that here. One of the big items that people talk about is a set of tunes using a programmer for their vehicle. And oftentimes people will say, hey, I got a half a mile per gallon, a mile per gallon better. As soon as they see that, mile per gallon increase, they think, I'm in the clear, I'm saving money, this is so great. The problem with that is you need to understand that you have a purchase price for that device. So let's say it's $600. Well, you need to understand that you need to get $600 in savings for your increase in fuel mileage, which you may or may not see. And that's when you finally break even. And then after you've saved $600 from your purchase price, you've now at that point can actually start to save money. I want to show you an example. CarMax has a mile per gallon comparison, and I'm going to show you here kind of how that works. Let's say you drive 12,500 miles a year, gas is $3.50 a gallon, and you get 14 miles per gallon average with your truck. Well, you buy the $600 tuner. Wow, I get an extra mile per gallon increase. Hey, I'm saving money. But here's the thing. Getting that 1 mile per gallon increase means that it's going to take you 3 years to actually break even from your initial purchase price of the programmer, because you're saving $200 a year by having that 1 mile per gallon increase. And obviously this can change. This is just a kind of a crude example to kind of get my point across and hopefully, allow, you to understand where I'm coming from with this. You have a 3-year time to break even. And then after that, driving that amount of miles, fuel the same amount of money. After that 3 years is when you're actually going to start to save money. My issue with this kind of line of thinking, and I've been there myself in the past, is the fuel mileage for the vehicles is largely going to be determined from just the way it's built. This engine, it's a heavy truck, it's going to get pretty poor fuel mileage, and there's very little you can do about it other than slowing down and keeping your maintenance up to date. It's not sexy. I know that people mock that answer, and I see it given, and it's usually glossed over because people are like, this guy's just, he's a grandpa, I'm not going less than 80 on the highway. And look, I get it. Different parts of the country have different speeds, and I mean, down here in North Carolina, 70 is normal, whereas where I'm from in New England, in Massachusetts, it's 65. So, I mean, the flow of traffic is different. Different roads are, have varying conditions, so you may have to go faster or slower. But the nature of the situation is a truck is going to get poor fuel mileage compared to a car or small SUV because it's a lot of mass. It's a brick going through the air, and the faster you go, the more energy it takes, and as a result, you're going to get less fuel mileage. I'm a big advocate for keeping your maintenance up to date, your spark plugs, staying on top of, your fuel filter, if you can change it, your air filter, throttle body cleaning and mass airflow sensor cleaning. And it's not the stuff that gets everyone's attention all the time, but it's the sort of thing that's going to keep your vehicle running optimally so that you're able to not have worsening fuel mileage. And pair that with slowing down a little bit, it may save you a little bit more, and that's actual savings that you'd see pretty much right away just by slowing down a little bit. I'm all for tuning. My vehicles are tuned. I love the drivability. I love the shifting, in my truck with it. My Mustang's a manual, but drivability is fantastic, and the increase in power is great, and I'd recommend it if it's something you're looking at doing. But I just would caution you on spending money on exhausts and programmers and intakes for hoping for fuel mileage, because it's just something that's not a very realistic payoff, and you'll find yourself disappointed if you spend a lot of money and ultimately don't see those gains, come to fruition. And pair that with the time it takes to pay it off, to me, it's just not the right way to look at it. Guys, I hope that clears that topic up. I know it comes up, so I wanted to make a video about it. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I get it. Things are so expensive. It's why I've made, certain videos about different things, because I just don't have a good feeling where things are heading. And quite frankly, the more that things go up, the harder it's going to get for all of us. And I think ultimately it's going to cause a change in the economy, because you just can't sustain it. So I hope everyone takes care of themselves. Keep your vehicle running strong is my best advice, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.